What's up, cast addicts? Mike here with another video, doing a quick unboxing slash unbagging, I guess you can say. I did go to Ollies Bargain store this morning just to check out some of their fishing stuff, and I do have some pretty good stuff in Ollies for a really good price depending on the Ollies in your area. I'm not sure if they're all the same. I'm pretty sure they're not, but mine has some pretty good stuff. And today when I went in, I noticed that they stocked the shelves with some Zoom soft plastic baits, all different kinds, and some Berkeley Havoc baits. And there were some pretty good amount of soft plastics that they had there. They were all mixed up. There were, you know, there's not like there's a certain kind, but they were all mixed up. But real quick, I went and grabbed a whole bag full. I spent about $30-something on all these, which in my mind, if I would have went to a Walmart or a Dick's Sporting Goods, I would have spent a lot more on all these baits. So I'm going to try to run through them real quick. So first, some Zoom. Throw some of these right here so I can do them one at a time. Here we got some Zoom Paddletails. I paid $1.99 for. Pretty cool color. They're kind of like a transparent cream color in the bottom and like a green color on top with blue and gold flakes. I also grabbed some pearl white or blue pearl white. I know they say it's not good to have paddle tails in the bag because the tails fold up and they end up staying in that form, and I know it kind of sucks. I still want to get them because they're $2 and I want to maybe try them out just to see how good they work. They are kind of like a fluke style where they have that split down the middle, but for $2 I couldn't help it. We also got some Zoom Super Speed Craws. It says Water Candy Red. See if you guys can kind of see that. Water Candy Red. I'll take one out just so you guys can check it out. It does has like those paddles, curl paddle tails. It's kind of like a green pumpkin, red, blue, and purple flakes all inside. Get to the Zoom stuff. Here we have some more paddle tails I got, and also a green pumpkin black flake color. I hope that light is not reflecting too much off the bag, but it's also another paddle tail with the split down the middle like a fluke. $1.99 for that bag. I also got some Super Salt Plus 8-inch big dead ring watermelon seed worms. The reason why I grabbed these was because the style of the tail. Let me pull one out and show you guys. See how big this tail is? It's almost like a grub tail, giant grub tail, but on a worm. I wanted to check that out to see how those flow in the water. Put that down. Go to the next one. I also grabbed the original trick worms called the bait fish color, I guess. That's what it says on there. They're kind of like a white and silver color, as you can see in the back. Pretty long, 8-inch. These are almost the size of the Guggen baits finesse worm. So I want to get them in a color that I know they don't have. Then I grabbed some other worms. These are magnum worms. Pretty big and like a really weird color. That's the thing about Ollies. Ollies is a bargain store, so what they do is they buy outdated and overstocked or stuff that stores are just getting rid of, that off the shelves to put newer stuff. Ollies goes and buys it and in bulk and sells it for a way cheaper price. So I'm pretty sure people looked at this color and thought, there's no way bass are gonna eat that. That's a very weird color. I'll pull one out for you so you can see. That is a really weird color. That's like a light green or aqua with some pink in the bottom. It's a really big worm. I mean, like, it's huge. It has like that bulged, you know, kind of like it gets skinny towards the tail and then has that bubble at the end. I'm pretty sure it's for floating up. I'm actually gonna give these a try because I actually like the way they look. I mean, they're a pretty cool color. If they don't work, then of course they're gonna go in the store. I'm gonna slide those up. I don't know if you guys noticed. Got my little plaque with my YouTube, with my, excuse me, my logo for my YouTube channel on there. Now we're gonna get to the Havoc baits. First things, oh no, my last Zoom bait, sorry. So I also got this crazy looking Zoom bait. I got it because it's super bright red. It's called the Big Critter Crawl, black with red flakes and red claws. I'm gonna pull one of these out so you can check out this crazy looking lure. Look at that thing. See if I can pull it up so you guys get a better look at it. It has like these red claws, these little antennas that stick out. The claws are super huge. I want to throw this on the back of my red and black jig or red and black chatterbait. Let my chatterbait bounce off the bottom. See if that could fool the fish. I thought this was a really cool color. I don't think I got it because I think I can kill bass with it or slay bass, but I got it because I thought it was a pretty neat color. I do like to stock my tackle wall back there that I have in the back. Next, we're gonna jump into the Havoc baits. So I actually bought a bunch of swim baits from Havoc because Havoc has a bunch of swim baits. I'm not sure if these swim baits are any good. I've never used them before. They look pretty real. I don't know how good the swimming action is. I don't know if the plastic they're made of is going to get too cold in the water and kind of lose its action in the water. But I did grab some of these Havoc baits. So I'm going to show you a couple of them. Here I got these brim. These are brim baits. Kind of look like brim. See if I can put it closer so you can see. And it has that real weird paddle tail on the back. I'm not sure how good these swim. I actually want to take these out in the water and try them out, see how good they are. I also bought these smaller brims. These are a lot smaller in case the bite is finicky and I want to make the profile a lot smaller to try and entice the bite. I did grab some smaller ones. It's cool that the smaller ones come with a lot more. Then I have, I believe these are ghost minnows. Bought the bigger pack, 4-inch pack. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if that light is reflecting. From where I see on the screen, it looks like the light's reflecting. You guys won't be able to see it, so I'm trying to get a good angle. It does come in a 2-pack. Then I also bought the smaller ones in the 3-inch. Comes in a 5-pack, just in case I want to lower that profile. I'm not sure if bass eat minnow or they eat brim. Maybe they eat smaller brim, I'm not too sure. Then I bought the small 3-inch of the green penny color. I'm not sure what kind of fish this is supposed to be. Kind of looks like a little trout, maybe. But I thought the color was pretty good, especially in some crappy dark water. Now to the softer plastics. I got the Juice Worm Juniors in red bug color. It's kind of just a ribbon tail style bait. This worm, It's kind of in that June bug color. It says red bug, but I like to call it June bug because it's kind of like that purplish, reddish color with some green flake in it. Then I also grabbed, let's see. I'm not sure what the names of these are. It says change up the perfection color, I guess. These are like, let me pull these out so you can see kind of like what they are or what they look like. Kind of a really weird, I'm not sure what these look like. I've seen baits that look like this before. I can't remember the names of them, but I like it because I've had some luck on some orange soft plastics. I took my brother out fishing with me and he almost caught his first bass. He hasn't caught a bass yet with an orange bait that the bass ended up letting go right before he pulled him to the bank. And I mean, that was a rough day of fishing. Nobody had a bite but him, and it was on a orange color bait. So I decided to get some of these. I might clip these right here and use it as a trailer for some of my orange and brown or orange and black jigs. Kind of imitate a crawfish if I can. I also grabbed some Pitbosses, original Pitbosses. Now I remember when these were the ish, if you know what I mean. Everybody used Pitboss, especially for heavy flipping into some grass. This thing is pretty good. Then again, like I said, Ollies has some really weird colors. This is purple on the top, and then it's kind of like a brown, like a dirty orange color on the bottom. I like Pitbosses. I've caught maybe, I think, my 3rd or 4th bass ever on a Pitboss on a Texas rig. So I like Pitbosses. I wish Pitbosses had a little bit of a cup on the tails to give it some more action, but other than that, I like Pitbosses. Then I went and grabbed some green Pitbosses in a different color. This is kind of a black and green. Let me see here. It says green haze. Oh, so it's kind of transparent. It's kind of see-through, like a black see-through, a really light black, and tons of green flake inside of it. Then again, all these colors are just really weird. These are like colors that I normally don't see people use on most of these baits. But it would be really cool to try them out to see if I can actually get a bass on them, you know. And then I will prove that these colors were actually a lot better than people probably thought. They didn't buy them. They stood on shelves. And I got some more Pitbosses. This is actually called the Pit Chunk. Now, the reason it's not the Pitboss is because it's actually half of a Pitboss. I'm gonna open up and show you guys. It's half of a Pitboss. Let me grab a better one. That one looks super deformed. Let's see here. All right, here we go. That one looks a little deformed too, but it's okay. So this is kind of a Pitboss half. Half of a Pitboss. I believe this is probably good for a trailer. I'm pretty sure that's why they made them like this. You can use them on the back of a spinner bait or a jig or a chatterbait and get some action out of it. I think that's pretty cool that they have half of it already set up. I might definitely use those on some of my jigs. Went and got me the Guggen bait jig. It's kind of like that brown and gold color. I'm gonna throw that on there, orangey type color. Then last but not least, the crab or craw fatty junior in green pumpkin blue. Also a Havoc bait. Gonna pull one out so you can check it out. It looks kind of like a bug. It looks pretty simple, I guess. Nothing too cool. I'm not sure if I will actually use these. I'm probably just gonna stick them up on a tackle wall, make my tackle wall look full. I do have some bitsy flipping jigs from Strike King. This color, I just might actually use it for that because it has a perfect small profile. I find myself always having to cut my baits in half for those bitsy bug from the Bitsy Bugs from Strike King. So this is actually a pretty good size to throw right on the back of there. Put that back in there. So yeah, guys, if you do guys have an Ollies around your area, run in there, check it out. I'm pretty sure they have some pretty cheap fishing stuff. I've been in there before and noticed they took all the fishing stuff down due to the winter, but they put all their fishing stuff up. I went a couple times, got some jerk baits, some crankbaits. You know, I'm talking $3 crankbaits that cost $7 anywhere else. Some Lucky Craft stuff. Chatterbaits, I believe, are $2.99. They're maybe $1 or $2 more in Dick's Sporting Goods. But for $1.99 for soft plastics, you can't beat it. You know, I see $1.99. I think $2 for soft plastics. I gotta take that. I love fishing tackle. I'm a tackle addict, especially when it comes to bass fishing. So I just wanted to give you guys a short little unbagging, so you can guys check out what I got today. I look forward to using some of these Havocs. I'm gonna throw those on a weighted hook and see if I can get the fish to bite, and hopefully make a pretty good video. So let me get on out of here. It's getting kind of late, guys. Hope you enjoyed the little unbagging I did. It may not be the best, may not be the best lures, but give you an idea of just some of the little deals I get around where I live. So I'm gonna get on out of here. You guys stay safe, stay indoors if you can, and if you're gonna go fishing, just respect that social distancing. Sorry, I can't talk. And hope everybody's well and takes care as we pull through this disastrous time on our planet. But I'm all done here. I'm gonna get on out of here, and you guys have a great night, because this is Cast Addict Fishing. Mike here. I'm out. Peace.